this landmark year for us is dedicated to the Indian woman because in so many ways, what happened that night in December actually opened our eyes to a reality that many of us lived with. How many Indian women are brutalized every day? This is something, as a country, we need to work to change. Tonight, as a small step, NDTV is announcing a series of scholarships to support India's daughters, young women like that girl. Amity Foundation has already come forward. We hope many more will. That young girl who made a journey from a small town in Uttar Pradesh with her dreams, unlike many others, she was supported by parents who said they would sell their land, not for their daughter's dowry, but for her education. That dream unfulfilled today, but we pledge that we will strive to fulfill the dreams of others, daughters of India. And tonight, for that announcement and to accept a plaque in tribute to her memory, I'd like to invite her family on stage with the young boy who was with her that night as a small token that we will not forget.
I'd like to take a moment to ask everybody if we can stand for this extraordinary family that gave us all so much hope and inspiration, even as their lives changed forever. We applaud you, we salute you, we derive courage for you. हम सब की तरफ से आपका तो बहुत दर्द हुआ, लेकिन आपके दर्द से एक देश ने अपने लिए ताकत पाई है. So this is on behalf of all Indians to you. आपने ज़मीन बेचकर अपनी बेटी को पढ़ाया, स्कूल भेजा. एक समय ऐसा भी था कि टेबल पर खाने के लिए कुछ नहीं था, रोटी थी और नमक था, और आपकी बेटी ने ट्यूशन पढ़ा पढ़ा के अपने आप को भी पढ़ाया. बहुत से लोग होते हैं बेटी की शादी कर देते हैं, छोटी उम्र पे शादी कर देते हैं, स्कूल भी नहीं भेजते. आपकी पूरी ज़िंदगी उसका सपना पूरे करने के लिए थी. आपको क्यों लगा कि उसको पढ़ाना, अपनी बेटी को पढ़ाना, उसका सपना पूरा करना, डॉक्टर बनने का इतना ज़रूरी क्यों था?
हमारे समझ में एक ही बात थी कि जिस मालिक ने लड़के को भेजा है उसी जगह पर बेटी को भी तो भेजा है. तो हमने शुरू से ही अपने बेटी और बेटों में कोई फ़र्क समझा ही नहीं, क्योंकि हमारी हमेशा सोच रहती थी कि बड़ी है तो ये भी बेटा ही है हमारा. हमने कभी उसको बेटी कहकर पुकारा ही नहीं. हमेशा उसको जब भी कहा तो बेटा ही कहा हमने.
आशा जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
क्या अपनी बेटी की कोई याददाश्त?
ठीक है. Would you like to say something?
साथ देने के लिए सबको थैंक यू बोलती हूँ, और मेरा हाथ जोड़ के पूरे समाज से चाहे सबसे यही रिक्वेस्ट है कि आगे ऐसे अर्थव्यवस्था बनाए जो हमारे बेटी के साथ हुआ आने वाले समय में किसी बच्ची के साथ ना हो. और सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि जो मुजरिम है पांचों, सबको फांसी की सज़ा मिले. खासकर वो जुगनाइल जो है उसको किसी हालात में छोड़ा ना जाए और उसको फांसी मिले. बाकी सबका धन्यवाद.
You survived to tell the tale. You were right there. आप वहीं थे और बहुत देर तक किसी ने आपकी मदद नहीं की. Nobody helped you. But you went to the police. You didn't leave when you could. आपने अपनी दोस्त को वहाँ सड़क पे नहीं छोड़ा, आप भी उसके लिए लड़े. हम लड़कियों की बात करते हैं, लेकिन मुझे कई बार ये लगता है we have to teach our sons. To all the young men out there, आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि जितनी लर्निंग हमने करी है उसके लिए हमने बड़ा सेक्रीफाइस किया है. पर्सनली मैंने अपनी दोस्त को खोया है, अंकल आंटी ने अपनी बेटी को खोया है. उसको कोई भी कानून उसको पूरा नहीं कर सकता. लेकिन मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि जितनी भी चीज़ें हमारे साथ हुई हैं और हो रही हैं, मैं जितनी चीज़ें मैं फेस कर रहा हूँ, चाहे मैं सिस्टम के जितने भी फेल्योर्स हुए उनको मैंने फेस किया. मैं चाहता हूँ कि आगे से होने वाले ये हमारा जो सेक्रीफाइस है, हमारी जो लड़ाई है, इसको गर्त में नहीं जाने देना है, इसको ख़त्म नहीं होने देना है. तो हम एक इनिशिएशन हुआ है, उसको हम कंटिन्यूअस उसको लेके समाज को अगर हम बदलने की कोशिश करेंगे तभी हमारा हमारी लड़ाई जो है वो किसी मुकाम पे पहुंचेगी। हमने शुरुआत करी है, हम लड़ाई, मीडिया का भी इसमें काफ़ी सहयोग रहा है, क्योंकि जो भी चीज़ें हमारे साथ हुई हैं वो डेली हो रही हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि रुकी हैं। तो मैं यही सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि जो भी चीज़ें हुई हैं और उसको रिपीट नहीं होने देने के लिए हमें कुछ भी करना पड़े, हमें उसे करना चाहिए, और समाज बदलने के लिए हमें खुद को बदलना पड़ेगा।
Keep the fight on, I think, is the message we must take away. Sonia?
I'd like to ask the Honorable Prime Minister to please present this plaque as a commitment also to NDTVs to announce the scholarships in memory of India's daughter, Asha ji.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now for our next award. In the aftermath of that terrible night in New Delhi, young people poured onto the streets demanding answers and justice. The government, as is always the case, appointed a committee, which, going by past experience, didn't inspire much confidence. But this set of some of the finest judicial and legal minds in the country, working with a team of dedicated volunteers, put together in record time a report which set out measures to punish those who commit acts of sexual violence against women, and also the changes in the law that will protect women from such future acts of violence. And to recognize them tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the award for the justice for Indian women goes to the Justice Verma Committee, if I'd like to invite them on stage, represented by Justice J.S. Verma and Justice Leela Seth. Sir, ma'am, if you could have you come on stage. Justice Verma, Justice Seth, before the Prime Minister actually makes a presentation of the award, let me ask you that it was an extraordinary report, but it was also an extraordinary time and context in which it was being written and drafted.
Well, extraordinary situations call for an extraordinary response. And in this context, let me say, it's our name which is being taken. But then the real heroes who need to be recognized are the Indian youth. They ensured that the life which was lost did not go in vain. Also to share, and I do hope, as Mr. Prime Minister promised when I wrote the letter to him along with the report, that they will ensure that all that needs to be done will be done, not only to cure these aberrations when they happen, punish the people when offenses are committed, but to ensure that they are prevented, because nothing is better than prevention. Prevention is always better than cure.
If I can invite the Prime Minister now to come and give the award. Just a second.
He took the magnificent tradition of Indian classical music to the world. He epitomized that magnificent heritage himself. I'd like to invite tonight to receive our Special Achievement Award, the late Pandit Ravi Shankar's wife, Sukanya Shankar. That legacy, ma'am, that gift keeps him alive in your thoughts even today. What is it like? What has it been like for you?
How can I put it in words? He was very special, and he was a good man.
I'd like to invite the Honorable Prime Minister to please present the special award.
कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है।
आज मेरे पास बिल्ली के हैं,
प्रॉपर्टी है, बैंक बैलेंस है, बंगला है, गाड़ी है, क्या है तुम्हारे पास?
इसने आज तक कभी तुम्हारे सामने हाथ नहीं जोड़े, वो आज तुम्हारे सामने हाथ फैलाएगा।
तुम ही मेरा पागलपन हो, तुम ही मेरा जुनून हो। I love you.
Well, no one captured romance and heartbreak on the big screen the way Yash Chopra did. Many of those love stories were ahead of their time, and then there was that incredible music. Tonight, we'd like to pay tribute to the great filmmaker whose career spanned more than 5 decades, who made more than 50 films. I'd like to invite Mrs. Pamela Chopra on stage tonight to receive this tribute for him. I must ask you, ma'am. Everybody called Yashji the king of romance, but was he really the king of romance as far as you were concerned? Were you wooed with flowers and chocolates every day?
I cannot answer anything but yes.
And what was your favorite Yash Raj film?
Actually, it's changed over the years. Like it was Kabhi Kabhi, then it was Silsila, then it was Chandni, then it was Lamhe, and then Veer Zara, and of course now it's Jab Tak Hai Jaan.
Okay, she's just named all his films. You did great PR for him as well. Well, ma'am, it's so wonderful to have you. I'd like to ask the Honorable Prime Minister to please present you with this memento on our behalf.
It's a great honor for us that you've actually come to speak here. And before you give your speech, can I just ask you whether you're in election mode?
Not going to answer any question.
Not going to answer any questions on elections. So while they... just one question on whether you're enjoying being Prime Minister.
Consider prime ministership of this vast country a great honor done to me, and my effort has been to do my very best to come up to the expectations of our people.
So I think they are nearly ready. If they ask you again, would you say yes?
Well, I think I have still some time to complete my present terms.
You've got 1 year or 6 months?
I have said this, we will complete the 5 years of our government.
Right, sir.